Welcome back, everybody. I'm Charles Bryant, and today I hope you are doing wonderful. I've got something that might pique your interest. Actually, if you clicked on the link, it obviously piqued your interest. And I'm not trying to clickbait anybody or binge you into something. This is something that I just came up with. I was brainwashing an idea, and it actually worked. It's pretty good. I was just trying to find a way to pave an avenue for a beginner photographer to maybe get involved with macro photography without having to spend $800 to maybe $1,000 on a DSLR lens, or maybe even $100 to a couple $100 on a lens for your smartphone. And it all started with using a jeweler's loupe. Now this is just a cheap jeweler's loupe from a hardware store. It came in a package of 5, but it is ground glass. It's not ground plastic, it is glass. Glass that is full of impurities. Yes, I know. It is not optical grade quality. If I wanted to spend that kind of money, then I might as well save up and buy the real deal, right? This is just a way for you to get into the exploration of macro photography and get out and create something. Now to get started, you don't have to have the iPhone 11 Pro. That's what I've got, but you don't have to have that. And then I took this jeweler's loupe, right? And instead of sticking it this way, which is the way you'd do it, yeah, wear it like that. Oh God, that's so weird. Oh, it's okay. Everything's fine. It's not broken. You flip it around and you stick the lens closest to the camera, and that allows you to, maybe look, look now. It allows you to look through it like it just doesn't give you any problems. Now, I want to show you exactly how I did it. I guess I'll screen record the actual process on my phone. I don't know how well this is going to work. We're just going to do it right on the fly here. And I want you to see the difference between the macro lens of the iPhone and then the macro lens along with this jeweler's loupe, and see exactly how close we can get. I was impressed. So I've got a few things I want to shoot. I'm going to shoot this coin here. That's kind of a popular thing for macro photography, I guess. And bugs are another, but I don't have any bugs. We can go outside, but I don't know how long that'll take to find something. I've got this lens pen. The bristles is real teeny tiny. So I figured we could shoot this and see how close we can get the bristles of that brush, and then maybe go outside and I've got a fern out there. Let's see how close we can get to the leaves of the ferns. I know it's kind of boring stuff, but on the fly, I'm just trying to think of some creative things that we can do and shoot that won't take hours of setup. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and try to get my screen sharing thing going on, or my screen recording going on, and I will see you in just a second. Okay, now taking a look through my camera's lens here, I'm having to do an actual video instead of the screen record, because screen record, as I did not know, doesn't capture audio. So bear with me, but I've got a few things here. I've got an Apple AirPod, a quarter, and this little bristle brush from a lens pen, and I want to see how close I can get with this stuff using this little guy right here. And then maybe we'll go outside and get a shot of a fern leaf or something like that. I don't know. We'll try whatever. So here we go. First things first, let me grab this quarter, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, and we're going to switch to the macro lens. This is the stock macro lens of the iPhone. There we go. I'm going to pull it up as close as I can get before it gets blurry. Now that's blurry, so I'm going to back it out. And that's about it. That's about as close as we can get. Now, I'm not complaining. That's pretty impressive, actually. We're that close on a quarter. It's an old quarter, 1989, but awesome. So, all right, let's move on. I'm going to hold this quarter, and I'm going to put this loupe up to the macro lens. Now, bear with me. I'm trying to line this up to the actual lens of the camera, and I'm doing this blindsided. I can't really see, so hang on. Let's get this up there and bring this up. That's amazing. Now the ridges in this quarter are worn completely out, just about, but the detail that I'm getting off of this loupe is crazy, just from a quarter. That is amazing. All right, now I'm gonna pull this loupe away and we'll get back to the stock macro lens. Obviously it's too strong, we're too close. So I'm gonna back this back out, and that is the macro of the iPhone 11 Pro, the stock, versus the loupe. I'm going to grab a couple of shots of this, and then I'll put this up as actual photos in the video. Hang tight. Now, let's go ahead and move into this Apple AirPod. If I said that correctly, I've been saying iPod all day for some reason, but it's an Apple AirPod. This is as close as we can get with the Apple AirPod. I'm going to back it just a little bit. There we go. That's as close. Now that is using the stock camera or stock macro lens from the iPhone 11 Pro. Now I'm going to put this loupe up in front, and bear with me once again as I try to line this up. I need about 8 hands here. Line it up with the camera, and let's see how close we can get. Now that is close. That's close. I'm impressed. Now, yes, of course, this isn't optical grade quality lens. This isn't any of that. I'm not saying this loupe is going to replace a real macro lens. It's just giving you an avenue to come out and explore macro photography. There is some chromatic aberration going on, and most of the time you can get rid of that, or get rid of most of it within Lightroom. Sorry. I'm trying to move this thing around here. Pulling this away. Now let's go to the bristle brush of this lens pen here. Now this is the stock, once again, stock macro lens of the iPhone 11 Pro. That's as close as we can get, and that is not bad, and I'm not complaining. The macro lens on the iPhone is pretty impressive. However, if you really want to get really close, I'm going to show you we can do it with this loupe for $3. Bear with me as I line this thing up here. Boom! And it's hard to hold this steady, so I'm very sorry, but the closer you get, the more every little movement makes a big movement. I'm going to try to grab photos of this stuff so you can actually see still shots instead of moving video. Anyway, there you are, and there we're back to the stock macro lens, which I've got to pull it back out to about right there. I am impressed. All right, one more place. Bear with me. One more place. We're going to go to the outside and look at the fern leaf. Okay, so here we are out on the porch here, and here is the fern that I was talking about. This is the macro lens on the iPhone. It's pretty awesome. Now, let me see how close I can get with this loupe. The loop-de-loop. All right, I'm going to try to line this up, so bear with me just for a second. Alright, now let's pull this thing in ever so tightly. Oh my gosh, look at that. You can actually see like fuzz hair on the stems of this thing. And what is the white dots? I've never even seen that before. That is frankly amazing. I don't know what frankly is, but it's just amazing to me. Can you believe that? That is a $3 loupe, 10 power that I'm getting this out of now. Anyway, so I'm sorry I'm moving this too much, but like I said before, the more magnified you are, the more magnified your movements are. So, pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. I'm going to pull the loupe away and we'll take a look at that. Too close. Back it up. Back it up even more. There we go. Not bad, right? But anyway, like I said, I'm going to grab a couple of pictures of before and after with the loupe and without the loupe, and you can see a difference. So, what did you think? Personally, I think it went well. Obviously, I'm kind of biased to my own videos, but I think it's a very creative, inexpensive way to enter into the realm of macro photography if you're on a tight budget, especially until you're ready to fork over that kind of money for a professional lens. So that's going to probably wrap it up for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video, found it interesting, and if you've liked the video, give me a like or a thumbs up, or maybe even a thumbs down if you want to. That's fine too, either way. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell. Hit it really hard too, so that you will be notified when I post again, and I will see you when I come back.